The dumbest take I've heard from a Genshin stan, which, by the way, I had to pour myself a mega pint for this one. I had to put in my most tranquil song when I'm trying to have a relaxed conversation with a tranquil aura. Where have you been? Been searching all along. Yeah, I had to put that bad boy on in the background for this. The dumbest take, man, that I've heard from a Genshin stan, or maybe not even a Genshin stan, just an enabler of businesses bending you over. No Vaseline. Right here. Why are you complaining about not getting rewards in a free-to-play game? You're entitled to think you deserve rewards in a free-to-play game. It's like that take is such a staggering level of low intelligence that just pondering on it for a mere 5 seconds is causing me in real time brain rot. So allow me to enlighten and educate this witless and brainless imbecile. Free-to-play game is a very nuanced statement, okay? Because there's the free-to-play game that was designed by a small indie company, which we use as a phrase to meme on Hoyoverse, by the way, because they're anything but a small indie company. It's also something that can be applied to 1, 2, 3 developers that got together and strung together a game with the very finite and minor resources and finances that they have available to them to deliver a product. And so if you get on the internet and bitch about the flaws of this small developer's game that is inevitably going to have flaws, they don't have much. Yeah, that scenarios where you can say, how dare you complain about not getting rewards or about not getting QOL in this small indie company or small developer's game. That is necessary. That you're fine. Get away. You can get away with saying that. And I would actually advocate that take. That small developer putting transactions inside of their game that cost $1 up to $5, and the transactions aren't entirely enticing. It's pretty clear that they're in the game because they need that money to continue to deliver more products and build a business for themselves so they can make better quality. Wise man said this: the best way to say thank you is to deliver a better product or better quality. So now we can bring Genshin Impact developers back into this discussion, because I would make the argument that they've been delivering the same product and quality since day one. But that's besides the point. Genshin Impact developers are not a small indie company. They are not a small developer. They are very much a large enterprise, and their goal since day one was to deliver you a free-to-play model as a guise concealing the predatory nature of gacha companies to get you to try their game out and then spend your money to keep the business not only running, but to maximize a profit. I need you to understand that very clearly. This is why you cannot use the dumbass take. It's a free-to-play game. You're entitled to think you deserve for any rewards. Dumb. Their business would be burned to the ground if you did not spend money on it. We are the very people that took them to the moon and enabled Genshin Impact to generate $4 billion by the end of 2022 and give them the funds necessary to make Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero and many other future projects. Oh, they are booming. And it is definitely all thanks to the Genshin Impact audience spending the shit out of their hard-earned money to carry this game to the moon. So for you to get your goofy ass on the internet saying other people are entitled for asking for rewards that are equivalent to a grain of rice, let's keep in mind here, they own the IP to the game. So whatever currency they charge us for, it costs them $0 to actually utilize. If they want to send us $100, or not $100, 100 wishes, they want to send us a 5-star character. Do you know how much it cost them? $0. And here's the crazy thing about this business and how it operates. They make $4 billion. We're not asking for 1% of that back. We're not asking for even 0.1% of that back. If I just apply the same concept that doesn't cost them anything, we're just asking for something that is respectful and shows that they care and that they appreciate where we have delivered them. Now I keep saying we, I don't even play Genshin Impact anymore. I'm speaking on behalf of the people who feel mistreated. Truth be told, I don't give a shit about y'all's dog shit yearly rewards. This is bigger than Genshin Impact. Your yearly rewards. This whole entire conversation is occurring because this is not just a Genshin Impact problem. Genshin Impact is just the butt of the joke. This problem is a root cause problem for the entirety of the gacha genre, and unfortunately, many of you guys are absolute morons who settle for less, with all due respect. And if I can wake these dumbasses up, because they're the worst of the bunch, then maybe we can wake the whole gacha genre up and improve the entirety of the genre, and you can start getting a better experience in it, better rewards in it, and then we finally made change, progress. Because right now, as things stand, these companies milk your ass dry, and they brainwashed you to believe that you're getting good treatment. It's insanity. And it's the thing that prompts this conversation. It's why I'm so vocal and passionate about it. It's why I don't give a shit about whose toes I'm stepping on and whose feelings I'm hurting when it comes to this, because I understand that this shit is the only way change can be sparked. And to the people who say change doesn't happen, that's because you're a follower. You don't know how to make change. You're not a leader. You're not designed to make change. You're designed to watch the big boys carve the path and then you follow it. Yeah, I get it. The things I say sometimes, they hurt. I'm an asshole. It's a flaw of mine. I get it. But the one thing you cannot say is that I'm not speaking the truth. I'm trying to get people to realize that they are the very life force of this game. If you don't play it, the game dies. If you don't spend money on it, the game dies. They are not the ones funding the game. You are. The power has always been within the people. A perfect example of this is Unity. When they tried to hire that CEO, came from EA, and he got on the internet and tried to make this egregious change to greedily maximize profit. What happened? Every developer that worked for the company got on the internet and lit his ass on fire, as well as the company. They're still dealing with the consequences of those actions today. Content creators got on the internet and exposed them for what they were. They helped the developers spread the message en masse. The power is within the people. If you don't think change can happen after hearing those factuals, it's because you are inexperienced, immature, and you're ultimately still dealing with a weak mind. You gotta cleanse that shit, brother. You gotta cleanse it like Lorcha and Fu Xuan. Well, Fu Xuan doesn't cleanse, but Lorcha definitely does, and so does Scooby-Doo. Now, I got a little cringe reference there from Honkai Star Rail, but getting back to the topic, being vocal is a great thing. It does definitely bring about change. Influence is one of the most powerful variables on planet Earth that a human being is capable of. It is an incredibly powerful and potent thing to do. And right now, I'm influencing you guys to stand up for yourselves. I would argue that my video I made the other day about Genshin Impact 3 Wishes probably was a very potent catalyst for some of the prominent content creators in Genshin Impact's community speaking up finally. You don't believe me? Go check it out. Oh yes, I didn't hold nothing back. I would argue I was the creator on the internet that was the most vocal towards the content creator speaking up. Food for thought, let it marinate like neck bone juice. Thanks for watching. As always, comment down below. Let me hear your thoughts. I look forward to reading them. Thanks for watching. Peace, love, and happiness.